All right, we're going to be looking at doing this question over here, page 105 of this EGD learning story. And what they're asking you to do is to put in all the hatching, etc. for this drawing. Right, we're going to start out here. We have got an external wall with the foundation and an internal wall with the foundation. Both of those foundations are done in concrete. So you're going to take your pencil and you're going to draw in a couple of little triangles in here. You don't need to go completely bossies about how many triangles you put in. Just a few there, all right? Note, they're freehand triangles. You don't need to do too many of them anywhere in the drawing. And then you're going to make little dots. Now, you'll hear that I'm not making a noise when I'm doing the dots, okay? I do not want to hear. That is just freaking irritating, so just make a few little dots in there and a few little dots in here. There we go. There is the freehand hatching for that. Right. The next part that we need to do is what they call undisturbed earth. And what you're going to do is you can do this, a light little construction line coming down here at 45 degrees, and a light little construction line coming down here at 45 degrees, and a light little construction line coming down here at 45 degrees, and a light little construction line coming down here at 45 degrees. What you do then is you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Note, I'm not using a ruler. Okay, and once I've done that, you go back over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm sure that you're getting bored of me going 1, 2, 3, but you can get the idea that there are 3 lines going like that, at that funny little angle of 45 degrees. And you continue doing that until you get bored, and then you can stop. Okay, and I get bored very quickly, so I'm going to stop pretty soon with doing this. Right, that's pretty much as I need to do there. You just do that. Right, and you do the same thing over here. Okay, and you do the same thing over there. As neat as you can, because neatness is important, as you can see. Right. You're getting the picture? Do this as neatly as you can, so that it looks nice. And you can then do that. And there we go. Do a little bit over there, and you do the same thing over here, coming down over here. I'm going quite quickly over here, trying to do it as fast as I can, just to give you the impression. You can go a little bit slower and a little bit more neatly. I don't want to waste too much time on this video, but I think you're getting the picture as to what you're meant to do. Okay, I'm going very fast now, and probably going to still get it reasonably decent. Okay. And you can see that. So you do a little bit up here. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then you do a little bit coming down over here. Same story on this side. And you do the same thing over there. Okay, there we go, that's looking good. Okay, and you sort of go up a little bit to there. And you can do a little bit more over here. Okay, you'll see that I've done a little bit on that side of the wall, a little bit on that side of the wall, blank space, a little bit on this side of the wall, a little bit on that side of the wall. Okay, make sure that you do it on both sides of the wall, otherwise you are going to lose marks. Right, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to do the concrete hatching on the slab part. Okay, this part that goes into the wall, that is your slab, and you're going to do a few little triangles over here. There we go, a few little triangles over there. Okay, there we go, that looks like enough triangles, and a few little dots. As I say, I don't want here dot, 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 dot. Okay, and then you come over here and you do a few little triangles going through here, showing the concrete. Okay, right, there we go, a few little triangles and a few little dots again. They are freehand triangles, and you can see the sort of size of triangles that I'm doing. Try not to go through the lines over there like I just did there. So just make that little triangle more neat. Okay, like that. Note, I haven't done concrete all the way through. I know that this whole thing is concrete. I just need to represent concrete going in there, concrete going over here, and that is done. Right, the next one is to do some what they call hardcore fill. And you're going to take your 0.3 pencil and do 45-degree lines going like that, and like that, and like that. Note, I'm doing this with a set square. Right, everything else that I've done so far has been freehand. This I do with a set square, and I stop it over there. I then come across to this part of the wall, and I go over here, there, and there, and there, and there, and one more. Right, I know that that is all hardcore fill, and on the other side over here, I can draw hardcore fill going across over here. The hardcore fill are the rocks that they put in, and then they compact it so that you get a nice level that you can put your concrete slab on. Right, the next thing is, this is what they call screed, and you literally just put little dots in here, random little dots going across over there, random little dots going in over here. All right, there's your concrete screed over there, little dots going in over here, showing concrete screed on that side. And once you've done that, you then take your set square, and we're going to do with a 0.3 pencil, little line, big space, little line, using the bevel, and a big space, little line, and a big space, little line, and a little line, and a big space. Little line. Sorry, there's one thing that I have not done over here, which is quite important. I need to draw a line coming across here, a nice dark line at that point over there. Make sure that you put that in, and you're going to draw a little construction line out there, and a little construction line out there, and you're going to label that as DPC. Okay, damp-proof course. There's a damp-proof course layer over there. This over here, you're going to write in NGL. And you can see that it's a rather wiggly line over there. If you go onto the other side of the wall, the building with the other double brick wall on the other side, you're going to have DPC and NGL written in there as well. Right, with this, I need to continue going all the way through here. Okay, so we continue there. Small lines going all the way through. Okay, big space, small line, line. There we go. Big space, line, line, showing that I have got bricks over here. Big space, line, line, big space, line, line, big space. Okay, there we go. Get that hatching in there. This is also bricks. So line, line, big space, line, line, big space, line, line, big space, line, line, big space, line, 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 big space, line, line, big space. You getting bored yet? Yes, sir. Line, line. Oh, please shoot me, someone. Okay, right, there we go. There's all the little lines that you need to do, and this last one, you are going to draw a, with your 0.3 pencil, line going up at 45 degrees like that. You're going to draw a line, just a construction line at the top of that, coming across like that. A line going up over here at 45 degrees with a 0.3 pencil, going down over there, and a line coming across over here like this. And on there, you are going to write F, F, L, finished floor level. That they sometimes put down on the actual concrete slab. But yeah, finished floor level on top of the screed is also just fine. Right, there we go. That is everything that you need to know. Remember, DPC, make sure that there is a line coming out from the top of that concrete slab. NGL on that, just above that NGL line, the little arrow at 45 degrees, line coming across FFL, and you should get all your marks for that.